Hey, I'll take 701 for once.
Hey,
What is going on, everybody? We are back finally. It seems like it's been forever since we've had a show, but it really hasn't. It's just been that much has really happened since we were here last. Yeah,
Yep.
thanks. I was wondering how long before you were going to do that.
Not trying to promote
Gosh
or nothing.
sakes.
We're just to get that part.
Uh-huh. Sure. But yeah, y'all, it's been a crazy last couple of weeks. You know, before we went to the last show we got finished, we had Toma going on. We had gosh, what else has happened since then?
Colbert, Oklahoma.
Colbert, Oklahoma happened the same weekend. What else? There's been something else that happened. There's too much. We had our local fair here at home last week. IPL was actually off.
we were off this last week, and we were in Winnemac the weekend of Toma, and then they start back up, or we start back up tomorrow night in Logansport, Indiana.
Yeah, Wyatt, where'd you go? Anywhere? You went somewhere, didn't you?
Toma.
No, or was that the week? Oh no, it was during the week. You went to the ECI hook with the other tractor.
With the re-debut of Mangelson, yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That was right before Thursday night at Toma.
All right, boys. Well, I say we just start from the get go because we've got a lot going on. We're gonna be joined by Jeff Bahl for the Full Throttle Shootout, Lancaster, Wisconsin. That event by itself is a lot of fun, and now they've got a couple of NTPA Grand National classes in there. I think they've got Grand National Super Farms and Grand National 4-1s. That's the only two going, right?
For Grand National, it is. Then there's two regional classes, two-wheel drive and mini rods, I believe. And then from there, it's light pro stock, light pro stock, light limited super stock, 2.6 truck. I think when Jeff gets on, he'll get to relay it all because I can't remember. There's a lot of classes. Let's just say there's a lot.
Yeah, no. I was thinking about that today before the show, before we even got home to do the show, and I was like, okay, what all we got to talk about here? Toma was Toma, man. I think this was the first time since 1989, 1985, somewhere in there, they got every single session in without a rain delay in or something like that. It was some sort of crazy stat.
Yeah, and I can tell you, it was a hell of a show, all in all. I mean, everything I thought went very well, and the numbers were good, and a couple of classes were short, but I'm not sure we need 20 in each class anymore.
It still doesn't take away from the bigger question of where in the crap are all the Superstock diesel trucks?
I think it comes back to what we said last time. They have so many places to run now that if they don't want to travel, they don't have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. Man, Joey had another killer pull where he was at for the it wasn't Kempton, it was I think it was Shippensburg or what. Yeah, up there.
Up there.
Yeah, we did.
Some things out of Toma that I really Kyle Carlin getting the Grand National win was pretty cool. Them guys,
yes, it
that
was.
was very well deserved.
Yes.
And then you gotta tip your hat to Colin and Jody. I mean,
sure,
going 3 for 4 and doing it in pretty, easy fashion, I guess I'll say.
Yeah. I guess the one that's really sticking out to me right now, because there was multiple interesting things that came out of Toma for me. Okay, letter A, Redline Fever threw how many hooks has it been? 5.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the lead for points in 2026, which just makes me happy all the way around. Stray Horse Gone Wild is back. It ran phenomenal. Got DQ on Saturday, but you know what? So what? It's still back. What was the other one? Jeff Michelotti driving Adam Diaz's Whiskey Hangover. Phenomenal for a first pass.
I think I think that may be a mainstay.
I don't think so. He said flat out, he's already said, he said the rides have pretty well the same. You just got a little bit bigger motor.
No, I'm talking to him babysitting Adam's toy.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, maybe.
He had it
last weekend too.
Yeah.
add to your point, but no, there was that. The tracks held together pretty well. Bosch's swept four-wheel drive after not being there for I don't know how many years, Morgan. You're right.
It was like 2009 or something last time the Bosches were there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something crazy. What else went on there? The mini rods actually followed Super Farms during a day session, and the track was fine. Shocker.
It happened last year too, but it was a lot dustier last year. But
yeah, it was a lot better this year.
Surprisingly, there were 6 sweeps out of the weekend in Toma.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, Cook with Black Thunder swept the light pros.
That thing is wicked.
Yeah. Jeff went I think Jeff might have went loud and proud on Saturday night because that is the first time I've ever seen that tractor choke out like that. Ever.
If nobody was a fan of light pros before Saturday night, there was a lot of people that are really
29-4-1 showed up too. That's crazy on the regional side.
Well, I bet if you look at a lot of them just stayed from either Ellsworth or you have Outlaw members coming too. So you have that.
Yeah, I mean Smiths with Moody went. They had Toma on their bucket list. They acquired a new tractor. Apparently that's Brent Shorefightys, if I saw it right.
Yeah, they got Shorefightys tractor.
Yeah, that was a big one. Mr. Jeff made his way in. Let's go,
How
Mr.
you
Jeff.
doing?
Pretty good. How's everything going for you, sir?
Good. Just busy, but we're going. So
yeah, we're just kind of talking about Toma and some other things, but you've got a pretty cool event coming up this weekend, Full Throttle Shootout in Lancaster, Wisconsin. You know, Lancaster's kind of one of those that I go to YouTube and look for at the end of every year and go to Full Pull Live now since it's being streamed there. Kind of tell us what we're going to be, what to expect in Lancaster. I mean, it's a one-day show. If I understand correctly, hoping to go to 2 eventually.
well, it's one of those things on the agenda, but it's just one of those things. Our help and all that stuff. It is a pretty good undertaking to go in 2 days.
Sure.
But yeah, we're excited about it. Every year we always try to keep on adding and improving and making it better for everyone, pullers and the fans. So I'm on the puller side, so it's kind of nice to know what works and what doesn't as far as our side of it, anyways. But and a long side of it is we got to put a show on. So, but no, we're gonna have the Grand Nationals 4-1s and the Super Farms on there. I'm really excited about that. That's one of those things that it's been a long time since we've even had the opportunity to have a Grand National class down by us. Last one we ever had around us would be Butte, Iowa, and we lost that one quite a few years ago. But we're kind of hoping to pick that slack up and with the one-day show, 2 tracks, there's a lot of horsepower going fast down the track.
Yeah, there is. Like I said, it's just one of those events. Kind of tell us about the location of it. Like, is it a racetrack? Is it a fairgrounds?
Yep.
Kind of tell everybody a little bit about that.
Yep, it is a racetrack, but like I tell everybody, it is very deceiving. It's been proven to be one of the toughest and toughest tracks around. Not only do you get speed up and running, but it takes them not to get down the track on things. So it's kind of as far as racetracks goes, everybody gets real worried about angles and start from the top, head to the bottom, stuff like that. Not here. We're moving a lot of material. It's actually fairly flat. It's actually a little bit deceiving. It's actually got a little bit of uphill pull at the end. So, which as far as our 4-1s, we love that because, man, we can get some drawbar and we can roll.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's a great thing. I mean, there's some places where racetracks they've had the bad reputation and they kind of lived up to it. So that's good to hear that's pretty level.
We've been there for years now, and it is a racetrack that doesn't act like one. It never has. It's when you're putting light pro stocks and everything that's got even the supers and anything that's got a lot of horsepower, when you're putting them on the wheelie bars for damn near 300 feet, it's the most deceiving racetrack in the world.
Yep.
And I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you because you're on here, Jeff. I'm telling that dead ass truth. Because I mean, you watch any of the classes that are going to be up there, they're going to be on the wheelie bars.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you know what classes you've got specifically off the top of your head? We know Grand National 4-1s and Super Farms.
Yep. We got the regional light pros, the regional tool drives, and then we got the state excuse me, pro farm, and state limited light super stocks. What am I missing here? The 2.6 trucks, and the minis. That's kind of the I'm kind of excited about the minis coming into play. So that's kind of cool for me. So.
Have minis ever ran on that track of that caliber?
Not full blown minis. Not the steroid minis is what I've been telling everybody. So.
Yeah. Question from Colin Burkholtz. Any idea of class order yet?
Come on, Colin.
It's going to be one of those things that they'll be on the early side. Yes. But yeah, we got the order kind of set on things, but it's one of those things that that's kind of the fun part about it, not knowing exactly when you're going to hook, I guess. So,
right.
But I will tell you though that as far as the tool drives and the minis, we're probably going to have to get them through fairly early. As far as noise and it, I like to get them done, no later than 9:30, 10 o'clock at the latest. So, starting at 7:30 with 2 tracks, we should be able to blow through a lot of tractors and a lot of equipment really fast. Is what we're hoping. So.
And you're doing something that only a couple other polls around the country actually do, and that's what NTPA are kind of co-sanctioning, so to speak, with another association to start.
Yep, we're bringing on the Tri-State, the improved farm, the Pro Farm, which is a 2-out farm with tractors that everybody else kind of normalizes with, and then we got the 2.4 altered. I think those 3 classes are some of the most up and coming and most energetic classes out there right now, and I think it'd be an excellent addition to the poll.
Oh yeah, they definitely should be. Now the Tri-State Pro Farms, I mean, is that pretty well? Is that like Bartell? Like, is that what he runs? Okay.
No, that'd be your state Pro Farm for WTPA. Yep. Pro Farm for Tri-State. Jeff, you can kind of talk about that easier than I can.
Yeah, the Pro Farm class is basically it's a 18-mile-an-hour class. So other than the 2.4 altered, it's a mile-an-hour classes on it. But the 2-out farm or the Pro Farm class is basically open RPMs, 20.8s. There is no turbo limit that I'm aware of, but it comes down into the safety equipment, all that stuff, and you pretty much roll with it. So,
God dang, hot farm.
Oh, I thought you were laughing at me. Sorry.
No turbo limit.
It's fun. It is funny that as far as that mile-an-hour thing, it does police itself. We don't have anything real, I say, huge as far as turbos. 3x3s in there, pretty common. 2.6x3s, but you never know what some of those guys put underneath there. You never know about pullers.
We've got a 15-mile-an-hour King of the Hill class. We've got a 15-mile-an-hour King of the Hill class down here that's kind of the same way. You just don't open the hood.
There's a couple of them that's an old super farm at heart.
Pro stock.
Well, no, there's one that I know is old super farm.
Oh yeah, but there's one that's an old pro stock motor too.
Yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the King of the Hill type of like when we go to Gordyville and Chippewa. It's
Yep.
kind of the king of the hill is what we run up here. So
Really? See, now the class, for some reason, Zach, they've skipped that King of the 15, and for some reason it's 16 down here.
8, 6. Because you guys in Kentucky always got to be different.
We gotta have that 1 more mile an hour, man. We gotta have it.
What's funny is ECI up here has the same thing. 16 year too.
Yep.
I don't understand. We run 10 and 15 there in IPL.
Maybe Indiana's the weird one.
Yep.
It's 2 against 1 here, bud.
Yep.
No, those guys on the King of the Hill, the 15, are freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, that is a cool class.
Now, okay, going back to you, Jeff. As someone who's been there before, we kind of know the parking, but do you expect to go towards the spectator parking with all the haulers, or are you going to be going towards what direction if you have to overflow?
The overflow is going to go down into basically the school parking lot. It's the bus garage, which is just south of the Midway. Once that is full, we're going to go actually back behind the cattle barns, which is basically on the back side of the racetrack. All hard surface, all that stuff. And with that being said, where we park in the Midway, display everybody as far as the pullers, it does, if the rain and all that stuff comes into play, we won't be able to be on there. That is a big deal for the county here. It's a very nice Midway, that grass and all that stuff. So they want to protect that, and I don't want to destroy that. So yeah, that's where our alternate parking is going to be, and the overflow. We should be able to, in essence, to park up over probably 150, 60 haulers if need be, with no problem. So
Good.
There's enough room there if you really had to use all the space. You got it.
oh yeah. This is a big fairgrounds. It's used different than what the fair is when we're doing this poll, but it's a lot more spectator friendly, I guess. Being around everything. So
Yeah, you get a crowd too. I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a grandstand or infield.
yeah, and that's also the unique thing is, with twin tracks, we've always been able to go on the infield side of it. That's always been a big thing for us. As far as the fair and all that stuff, it's kind of limited who can go back in the infield. We're opening it up. I mean, you can actually be right alongside the track, basically 25, 30 feet off of the line, basically. So
That's a good spot to be.
Yep. We got and the beer tent's right close by there too. So at 350 foot, she got the beer tent there. So
Yeah.
No
I can't
fake
wait to watch
Wisconsin
it this
beer.
weekend. I can't wait. So being on Friday, what time you starting? 7 Eastern?
6 o'clock for Tri-State, and then basically it's a members only. So we're going to be able to push them through in an hour's time, and a little bit of intermission, national anthem, and all that stuff, and then we will be rolling at 7:30 with the NTPA.
7:30 on Friday. Okay,
Yep, Friday.
You're central up there, I'm assuming, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I mean, you're basically right along the Mississippi River.
Pretty much. In essence, we're about 17 miles northeast of Dubuque, Iowa, way the crow flies, really. So.
Okay. Fair point.
So polling country, in essence, if anybody was ever wondering. So.
Oh yeah. we take it serious. At least we try to take it serious.
Sometimes we're
Yeah.
semi-professional.
Well, like we always tell everybody, around here, it's one of those things when I'm sitting on the track building booths, I want to get that guy. As soon as I back out of it, let's have some fun, drink some beer, and enjoy ourselves. So.
Do you have? So I'm assuming you're expecting everybody to kind of roll in after Eagle Grove, I'd say, for regional guys, and then.
Yep. I was talking to some of the Grand National guys today. They're planning on rolling in late Thursday night, very early Friday. I've heard some of the guys are going to go from Eagle Grove right back to here. spend the night here. So I'm hoping everybody's going to be kind of, coming in Thursday night, which would be nice. That way everybody's kind of in place, and everybody can let their hair down a little bit that way too. Since it is a 1 day hook, that's one thing bad about that. So.
But if they wanted to, they have the opportunity to run anywhere else after your show or before your show, even if they want to make like a weekend out of it.
What was that?
I said if they wanted to, they could hit a couple other hooks around yours too if they want to make a weekend out of it too.
Very much. Yep. And to be honest with you, I mean, they can hook as far as the super farm and 4-1. I know they can head down to Darlington, Lafayette County Fairs the next night at Darlington, not too far away from us. That's about an hour and 15 minutes away from there. Very good show there. We can hook there, and then it's a good hook up to River Falls the next day for the NTPA side. Always good show up there.
Yep, I'm just looking at your numbers for 4-1s. It looks like you've got 26 of them registered.
Yep.
Give or take a couple of them, maybe.
Yep. There's a couple in there. I'm guessing probably going to be going probably the high stakes, probably. So.
Yep. And then you got 21 super farms, which is, I mean, it's expected.
Yep. And that's what I like about it is, those are a couple of my favorite classes. So it's kind of, I'm really happy to see those numbers the way they are.
Dr. Deer was a super farm at one point in its life, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was.
You won the region what? 20? You were in region 5. What? 2012 or 2013? You won it, or what was it?
14 is when that was, and basically I ran until daughter dropped a valve down in Gordyville. Let's be the spring of I guess I was 17, and that's when I switched to 4-1.
Okay.
Hey, you were still there at that 2 a.m. pole bowling green. I remember that one.
Yep. Yeah, that was a long next day.
Yeah, I know, because we got the phone call like, hey, it just ended now. It's like, what now?
Yeah, that was. We were all ready to. Well, I say started enjoying ourselves, and then all of a sudden they said they were going to have it. Like, wow, we had to regroup really fast at that one.
Yep.
That's great. I mean, Jeff, outside Lancaster, obviously, like, where are some of your favorite places to go? I mean, I know I've seen you at farms. So I've seen you at Tucker's Midwest Winter Nationals and stuff like that over the years. What's some of your favorite places to go?
Oh, to be honest with you, I always like Toma, Rockwell. Awesome place to go hook. Love going there. Decorah, Iowa. There's another one I like going to. I like some of the smaller poles, but yet big poles. You want to say I kind of like ours.
Sure.
I just enjoy the camaraderie and all that stuff on it. So I really can't say I got a real special place other than here as far as hooking, but
I don't know. I'm not a fan of my hometown deal. I always tear shit up.
Jeff, did you ever run in New Hampton?
What's that?
Did you ever run in New Hampton when that was around?
Yep. What were we out there? 2 years? 2 years on 4-1s, and I think one or 2 years in Super Farm.
Yeah, because
they did go.
Complete washout there.
Yeah, the year that we that got washed out would have been the last year. Yeah, I'd have been for that. So.
That makes all sense. What sled you gonna be having? I know that's gonna be another question everybody.
Yep. J.U. Knight's Terminator and basically Mike with track control, and then we're gonna have the mini track control for the mini rods.
Okay. To WTPA and really Wisconsin, but signature sleds. To be honest with you.
Yeah. Yep. We've always had Jay here with our poles before, and we really worked well with Jay. If for some reason everything clicks whenever he's around here, so we kind of like that. And I really do like hooking on Mike's sled. It's definitely a good sled that way. So
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Any sponsors you want to give a shout out to?
Boy, I got a pile of them. All our major sponsors. We got Steinhart's. We got Legion Oil. There's Sapico. I'm just trying to spitball everybody. Uh, Slama Enterprises is probably the one that we really need to get into, and that he really stepped up the plate on that one. As far as sponsors, Tri County Tires, Skyline Homes. Just trying to think. I don't want to forget anybody as far as anything on that, but yeah, we've got a pile of sponsors, and without them, we would not be able to do this. It's huge, and that I guess that's as far as our lead sponsors. We bring them out and they present the top three of every class, and for us, that's time for them to shine. To promote themselves too. So, it's kind of cool for the puller to get some extra stuff, but it's also cool for them to get out and present in front of the crowd too. So.
Speaking of presenting out in front of the crowd, are you doing the driver introductions this year again?
Nope, we're not going to have enough time for that. We definitely want to have the honor guard come up as far as the singing the national anthem and all that stuff. So, but we won't have enough time for the interviews and all that stuff for drivers introductions. So,
Yeah.
Well, darn. Yeah, but as much stuff as you have going on, I think that's probably a safe call.
Yep.
There's gonna be a lot of stuff there. There's gonna be a lot of stuff there. I hope you're ready.
We're really pumped. It's one of those things that everybody kind of laughs is, why do you do it? And it's very cool to do. I mean, it's intensive, but it's a 365-day job when it comes to it. So,
Yep.
And I wouldn't be able to do it without family and our committee, and I'm just a little piece of the puzzle. This one, I really, it's down to the family and committee and all that stuff. They're doing a lot of work. We got about 100 and some volunteers, and boy, they bleed their heart into it. So,
yeah, that's always what makes these events so special is the community involvement to begin with, and having the help to do what you need to do.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, boys. Any more questions for Mr. Jeff before we turn him loose? Let him go back to building his awesome track.
I got nothing because I'll ask him on Friday when I see him.
That sounds good. We can have an interview then too. So
cool. All right, Mr. Jeff, thank you very much, sir. For
Good luck, sir.
We're glad.
Thank you very much for having me on there. So,
yep,
of course.
We'll see you Friday.
Sounds good. Have a good one.
Yep. See you, Jeff.
Bye.
Maybe I need to do it. Hang on.
Shane, you need to click.
Hang on.
Shane, you got a mouse in your hand.
Yeah, there we go. I thought he would just click off of it like Jeff. Oh, wait. I should have asked him that comment. Shoot. Anyway, but yeah, that's Lancaster's just one of those special places. It's very, very quickly becoming a bigger show, and I mean it's going to be a 2-day show eventually. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to get there.
Jeff replied to my Snapchat story last night and said, "Come to Wisconsin."
You don't travel. You're like a Superstar Diesel 4x4.
What do you mean?
Oh, hold on.
You are one to talk.
Okay.
No, I get out of my state. It just might not be very far away.
One state away. Yeah, that's
Ohio.
That's
it's a border state. I can't help it.
Not my fault. Region 2 hooks this weekend are 45 minutes from my house.
Hey, that's the same for us. That's why we go 45 minutes from us to Lancaster.
See, I gotta give you grief. I knew that'd make you stumble.
My father-in-law, every time I talk to him, ask where he's going this weekend, we tell him, he's like, "What is it, 45 minutes from the house?"
I will say that about where you live. That is the biggest load of BS where you live at. And every pool that is that close, you should not be allowed. It's stupid. You're literally what, 2 hours from Bowling Green?
Ryan's right. You both are hermits.
Yeah, maybe.
Ryan, I didn't ask for your opinion, bud.
Oh, here we go.
But Jeff is right. You would enjoy it up there. That thing would be
Oh,
sitting.
and I'll tell you, if we didn't have the Arcola Region 2 this weekend, we might have thought about it, but
I was Arcola this weekend already.
mm-hmm.
Shoo.
There's a lot of polling everywhere if you haven't noticed.
There is
there is.
bunch of polling this weekend.
So, high stakes is going to Benson.
Mm-hmm.
You've got Lancaster, Rock Valley, the Buck. We got to talk about the Buck still. It's NTPA returned there since how many years? 30 years or something like that? 20 years?
And I mean, Arcola, how long has that place been around? I mean,
forever. You're kind of getting into those dog days of summer now, like where these events have kind of left their mark on everything, or they're here.
One big one around here that's Jeff mentioned, Lafayette County Fair, Darlington, the biggest racetrack like crowd I've ever seen at a pole in my life. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
No, he's not. Fair point, though, sir. Let's see. Where do you guys want to head next? Do we want to head to Rushville? Do we want to head to the Buck?
We can go wherever.
Yeah, I say we start with the Buck because it's an upcoming event. You know, that was one of the biggest announcements in the off seasons that NTPA is going back to the Buck, and they have 4 classes, and the numbers are pretty good. There's 38 4-wheel drives registered, which that's 4-wheel drive country up there to begin with, right?
Yeah.
Super Stock Opens, we've got 11 of those. Throw a couple of locals in there. You know, you got the MySix in there. I think that's the main one. Yeah, MySix are outside of your regulars, right?
The diesels signed up.
Well, yeah, I kind of figured
the only diesel to go down the track the entire night.
Yeah. Yeah. Ratu does love his he loves his noise classes.
Well, I guess.
He does. He's a monster truck guy, man. Like, come on now. You should know better than that. 25 2-wheel drives. And how many unlimiteds we got? I think we've got 7 unlimiteds. There's still a couple of them missing in the unlimiteds, though, that I thought would be there. I thought Cole would go.
Cole hasn't been out all year. Same thing with Benedict's and Chriswell's besides their own hometown.
Benedict's and Chriswell's made a pass last weekend with the one was in light mod, then they had one that unlimited that made a pass.
I hear they've had an absolute disaster of farming this year around there.
Have they really?
Yeah, Ohio's a mess for farming right now. Cole's not been out a year. Nathan Frey.
Frey's apparently just running on the region.
He just bought a region license.
Yeah. There's a few others here and there. I mean, Bunnage, you probably would have seen them out there if you didn't break in Tolma. I mean, he kind of.
Well, he's got to go to Benson anyway.
True.
He doesn't have to.
That crazy stat I heard that there's been at least 34 4-wheel drives at every Grand National Hook so far this year.
Right. Yes. I heard. The word, the way it was put on me is over 30. So yeah.
That's nuts.
That's significant. Hey man, it's no worse than what we used to do with super farms everywhere they were. It ain't no different.
Well, then you can't make the argument that the class ain't healthy.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Numbers are good, people. Numbers are good.
Yeah. I guess something else we're going to add on tonight as well is all the news that came out of Kentucky last week with apparently the fair board getting cleared out.
Flipping idiot.
Yeah, he is. Well, no, here's the thing. I put even more on the Supreme Court for passing it.
Well, they're all in his pocket.
Well, yeah.
Or zipper
But
or
no,
whatever.
we'll talk about that a little bit later. I kind of want to run through some of the events first. I say we start with Rushville just because we all know what happened there kind of deal. That could have been a whole lot worse.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. It's a bad deal.
Yeah, it kind of goes back to that conversation that we've had though, and the way they had the sled set the first time, I was like, okay, because I mean, you don't have a lot of runoff room. And I felt like the thing they were relying on was the uphill incline in case something did break away, which is all
the-
fine in theory.
And the fencing and the chain link or whatever there too.
Yeah, dude. If that
Yeah.
roll gauge hadn't have been there, that could have. If the roll gauge wasn't there, it would
I
have been
personally
bad.
believe that we should not pull into a racetrack fence.
No.
And not only that,
Spectators were on the other side of that. Little.
there you go.
too
Thank
close.
you. Spectators are on that side too. Of if the situation were to happen, that's where it could affect you, and it damn near did.
Yeah. It was very close. Gotta give kudos to the guy with the crane though, lifting the tractor up that high in the air like
Davis.
that. I was like, oh,
That's the local big wrecker company down there in Rushville.
yeah. How far is
But-
Rushville from your house?
2
Oh, that's further than I thought you were gonna say.
hour and 45. We used to pull there all the time back when they had light pros.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And trust me, that you were going uphill at that fence. I mean,
it's coming
Yeah.
on quick.
Yeah. I just haven't figured out like why they really reset it.
well, the issue at hand has nothing to do with that, Shane.
Yeah. Well,
That's all. I'm
yes
gonna say.
and no, because I mean they reset it and they were kind of playing with
That-
they were kind of playing with it to begin with where they were stopping after the reset anyway.
The malfunctions have nothing to do with the sled reset.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's
I'm just
all.
glad that the Reggae Dance was okay.
The one thing I am gonna say, I'm gonna go on a little tangent here.
Yep.
Stop being how do I put this the best way without? Oh hell, I'm just gonna say it.
A keyboard.
Quit being a keyboard sled operator if you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah. That's an absolute fair assumption.
So
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I'm not an operator, nor do I want to be one, nor do I have the knowledge of anything that an operator would have.
none of us
No.
do.
So I'm not going to make a stupid comment on it because I'm not in the seat of the thing. So I don't know
No.
what I would do if a situation like that would happen.
No. I mean, you can point blame everywhere. It's just, I mean, it's one of those situations. And I was having this conversation earlier today. It's going to happen again. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's a part of our sport. It's a thing. Okay.
It already happened the week before too.
Did it?
With a mini
Oh yeah,
rod.
the mini. That one sketched me out way worse. And then the hot farm looked just as bad, mostly because of the fencing. But no, that mini rod one, if he hadn't steered that thing away from that RV, that could have been bad.
Yeah,
Real bad.
that's what
That
I,
was yeah.
like Ryan Folks just said there. Everybody who comes
Was Ryan
next,
watching?
there's an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Or when you get schooled by one after running your mouth, maybe don't don't double down on it. There it is.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah. Yeah, it's rude. It's a tongue twister to begin with. But yeah, man, so my question to you is
Folks' point too there, and everyone acts like it's the first time it ever happened.
yeah,
If we survived Rose, if we survived the turbine, Bill Miller damn near running it out the gate in Toma.
Yeah.
It's kind of inevitable
Yeah, it is. I mean,
that every time you tighten that chain, there's a possibility.
yeah,
Right.
there went his internet. That a boy.
You're you're exactly right. God, why are your faces ugly in that
Yep.
frozen part?
Just doesn't even think about it.
He gone.
Oh gosh. Okay, back on track. Yeah. So my question to you is I mean, some of the conversations have been had about the sled technology and stuff like
There
that
he
that they
is.
have
Hi,
over
Wyatt.
in Europe. Oh, God,
The
that's
internet
even-
just
that's even worse. He's even bigger. Oh God. This is nope.
No, we don't want there
Nope.
we
We're
go.
gonna go back to the original.
No idea. No idea.
But what you were saying, or I think what you were getting ready to say before we went, that's all, folks. It could happen.
You'll have to clip that because I have no idea what happened.
When your face froze about the most ugliest position it possibly could.
Boy, you look like DC Young Fly with the way you were looking at that camera just then.
But it could happen to.
It can happen to anybody.
That hook drops. There's a chance it can happen to anybody. No matter
Yeah.
who you're on, no matter what sled you're on, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what do y'all think about the technology stuff with over in Europe and stuff like that all being talked about?
I'm not going to get on that soapbox.
I mean, it's not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but anytime you throw electronics into something, the mechanical aspect comes out of it. And it's just like
For that, would it?
like traction control.
Would it for that though?
I'm not saying it would.
No, like legitimately, like how would that affect it like that? I mean, from what I've understood, all it is a sensor in the computer that's got a set of numbers that knows like what's supposed to happen.
It controls the push down, don't it?
I don't think so.
Doesn't it release the push down when the box?
Whenever it goes, go to hell, yeah.
There you answer your own question.
Yeah, but why is that a bad thing?
Again, not a sled.
That's only if something goes wrong.
Okay, is traction control only if something goes wrong in an MSD box?
No.
Is there an animal on your screen?
There's a fly.
Something.
I was about to say, I'm like, is there a cat there somewhere? What are we doing?
Look, man, I done had like 3 birds try to come in here and kill me through the window. They done smacked the window like 3 times.
And I'm not getting on my soapbox or saying like it couldn't. It's not a good. I'm not saying it's not a good thing.
Okay, hang on, Morgan. That's not gonna happen. Come on, no.
I mean,
it's not.
But I'm not saying that.
No.
But you always open yourself up to the possibility. Am I saying anybody's going to do that? No, absolutely not. So don't take it that way.
Who do you think would do it that would care enough?
For the electronic safeties or what? What are we talking here?
No, your brother's comment.
Oh.
I don't think it takes away the push down. I'd have to ask, we'd have to ask Logan or hell, Chad. I thought it controlled, and I could be totally wrong here. I thought it controlled the push down if something went haywire. Well, if something does go haywire, wouldn't you want it to? Yes, I would. But I'm saying you always throw that electronic aspect into things that could be done in a way it shouldn't be done. Sure. I mean, yeah, it could.
Throw in performance answers.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I need more info on it before I definitely say, yeah, that would be bad or yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
But just from what I know of it, if it's only because it knows and that's the only thing it is, then I'd say sure, why not? Hey, yeah, Zach, send a message to Logan, ask him about it. He'll answer you if he's not watching.
I'll text him here.
Yeah, and it pulls a kill switch too. Yeah. I don't know. I've seen it happen. I've watched it happen a couple of times on a European stream. And here's the other part of it. I mean, there's the glitch out effect with technology. I mean, that's also a thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing electronic that is perfect.
No, absolutely not.
Going back to that comment about killing the competitor's vehicle, also, there were some comments that said that what happened in Rushville should have had the kill switch pulled first. I'm not a sled operator to clarify this, but why would you pull the kill first if there's a 50,000-pound thing coming behind it that also can't stop?
Yeah.
Not a good idea.
He's busy polishing the steering spoon. No, the thing. So I've been straight up told in a couple of the sleds out there there is a switch wired in where it throws the back of the pan down, pulls a kill switch, like it does all that.
But it's still, you still got to have the human effect to make it work, which is
Exactly.
fine. But to your point about the kill switch thing, Wyatt, if the kill would have been pulled on that when realized the box was coming back under the cab, it probably would have prevented everything from happening. There again, not a sled operator, but at that point he wasn't running fast enough that it would have done anything.
No, he would probably stop to what, 280, 300, maybe.
I mean,
maybe. Like he really didn't have a good head of steam up yet. I wonder how Regadan's like driving the skinny tires though compared to the 24.5s though. If I'm not mistaken, the UPOC sled has that, but don't hold that against me. Yeah, there's some of them that are built that way. I don't know if that's like a standard thing. I don't know.
I think Bungarts can release the push down on theirs.
Yes, and everybody's like, "Well, why didn't the sled guy hit the brakes?" Yeah, that's not going to do you much good going that fast.
I lost train of thought there on a sled portion. I can't remember what it was about. Anyway,
what about the box movement sensor from overseas? I don't know anything about it, but it sounds good. I mean, that's what we're talking about, Jacob.
Yeah, but going back to this instance, the box was moving in the forward direction of what it's supposed to, but then it moved reverse after whatever happened.
Do you know who we need to tell us about that? It'd probably be Sasha. He probably knows more about that than we do.
Right.
Yeah, I can always message him. And
again, not experts. We're not experts. Just curious.
I mean, it's a conversation to have. You know what I mean? But I will say, sharing the video around every freaking where wasn't helping anybody's case for insurance.
I don't know. I have a different opinion on that.
Why?
Because I get what you're saying, but our sport needs a little bit of wow factor in it.
That's too much for me.
No,
listen
to me. When you find out, after you find everybody's okay, and nobody's hurt, spectators, whatever, I don't see an issue with it. Because do you see NASCAR, World of Outlaws, and HRA pulling their wrecks off the social media and everything?
No, but there's also aren't that close to spectators either. This one in particular is one that bothers me a little bit.
There's been sprint cars and late models that gone in stands before too.
Yeah, and it still showed today. I see what you're saying, and if somebody's hurt or whatever, absolutely no way. But once you know everybody's clear and nobody's hurt, this sport needs a little bit of wow factor to bring the outsider to look at it.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
And I think in this instance, and I may be wrong, but if the competitors' family members are also sharing it, then how is it nearly?
And here's what I'm going to say.
Because we did that with Elsings at Farm Show a couple years ago. Whenever they had the turbo explosion.
Some people's Facebook post that got put out this last week, if they want to bitch about that, they need to take every Wild Rides and Rex video down they've ever posted, or any video they've ever put on YouTube that makes money off everybody down that has any wreck involved.
It's a fair argument to have.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
If you don't show the video, does that mean it didn't happen?
I get his point.
Yeah.
But that's, the people that stir the pot on this are also the people that make money off of Wild Rides and Rex videos on YouTube every day.
Yeah.
Or are the people standing in between drag cars or drag trucks?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I've been that guy once or twice.
But you get what we're saying though, and
yeah,
you want to pull your shit down, fine. Then I'll let you stand on your soapbox. But until you quit making money off of other people's misfortunes, don't say a word about it.
That I agree with.
Because there's a Facebook post that went around last week by some certain individuals that have those videos out.
Yeah, but
then they were enabling the cause by sharing said video.
So what's their videos doing?
I don't know.
On YouTube. No, I'm just saying it's enabling the cause, ain't it?
Yeah.
Every time I pull up YouTube, I see one of them.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to argue one way or the other, but saying that insurance is always watching, yes, that is true. But isn't insurance always watching those other sports too that have wrecks
Absolutely.
10 times as much as we do?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean,
I have no problem with the wild, and I'm not saying they need to take them down because I have no problem
Yeah.
with Wild Rides and Wrecks videos if everybody's safe and not hurt. But don't call people out, but you have
they're
kept black.
doing that.
I mean,
Yeah.
There's a two-way street, people.
Yeah. I don't agree with you on much. I agree with you on that one.
I mean,
on to the next poll, I guess.
Yeah. Where else? What's next? What else was going on last weekend?
Door.
Yeah.
that was a good
Shock
show.
treatment wrap.
That was cool.
Yes, it was. And I find it really, really funny that we were talking about one, the old red rustic look to come back, and all of a sudden we have a half and half of one.
Yeah, that was not on my bingo card.
No. I'm trying to see if he has one of it just by itself. Did Mick post it?
There's a video somewhere.
Is there? I was kind of hoping we get to do it. Where to go?
I expected a full of one or the other, like either the mad scientist or the two-tone, not both.
Yeah, no, man, you got both. By the way, while I'm looking for this video, can we give credit to Bargees for what they did at Toma?
They're making the turbines look
awesome.
They're hot lapping them.
Yeah, they are.
They are hot lapping them.
Yeah, they're not scared to run them anywhere.
And by the way, if people are wondering, that video of where the fire was on the fender, that was actually real.
Wait, yeah, what happened there?
And my understanding is that a little excess fuel was caught after ignition on the fender. I would like them to explain that, but that's from what I understand by standing there behind the Unlimited. Pretty sure that's what happened.
I've never seen that before.
That was very real.
I gotta give a credit to Chase Smith, by the way, with Outclass, man. He is having himself a year.
Mm-hmm.
That light mod class, I know there's only been 8 or 10 of them. Man, it's just so fun to watch.
Yeah, I know. And here's the thing. You're not going to like it. I like the 7,400-pound class better.
I don't know.
I do.
Europe does light mod at 5,500, so we all suck.
Fair enough.
Fair point.
I'll give you that one.
Just putting that out there. So.
This is one heck of a picture to begin with. Look at this. I haven't seen this picture until now. Not that tab. That tab. Of Midnight Raider, Yankee Blue, and Shock Treatment, all three together like that. That's freaking awesome. I was trying to find the rap. I thought it'd be easy to post, but you have to scroll a million years before you find it.
Here for Cody's track to be back in the States, should be here in August. Yeah, every one of them should be back here in August. But did the light mod come over here yet? Because they were supposed to run that at another hook.
Yeah, they have one more that they're going to run that thing at. So here's a partial video. This is the mad scientist part of it, I think. And then you go over to the other side, maybe. I mean, I get doing detail, but good grief. That right there is really neat. How it just kind of blends into each other. And then there's the rest of it on the other side. The shock treatment that we all loved and loved the most. Zach.
Yeah, I think that's... I'm sending Logan a message.
Oh. Can't wait for Cody Tractor to get back in the States. Should be here in August. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what George was talking about, but
yeah.
Midnight Raider, when it's a square body, everything is cooler as a square body. Let's be completely honest.
Yes.
Speaking of square bodies, how about the new Funkin' Groovin' truck?
Yeah, what'd you think about that and seeing it in person, Wyatt?
There was a lot of eyes on that because there's a lot of details in that truck that you can't pick out unless you look at it close.
Really? Like what?
Sleeving and bolts and welds and just attention to detail in certain points and how the weight box is built and all of it.
Yeah. So here's my question to you: is it going to work?
It looked like it would.
It's too early to tell.
Really? I mean, they got a good, solid A to B pass on it.
And I'm not going to say this in any bad way towards them, but it needs to be under some stress.
It has no stress, does it?
Toma wasn't one where it was going to really work those trucks. They were pretty high on RPMs all the way down. I mean, you look at Cummins Killer with Dylan driving, he was up on RPMs every portion of 320 feet. So
okay,
needs to get a little bit abusive. So
yeah, I wonder how long before they'll have it back out. Did they broke something on because it didn't run Saturday? Did it?
They broke something.
Did it?
They from their post. They broke something that they could fix easy. I'm pretty sure. But they didn't find with them. I would expect you'd probably see them. I don't know, making or whatever the next diesel truck hook is.
Sure. I don't know, man. I love the idea. I love the freaking concept of it. The pass I saw, I was impressed that it did that well right off the bat.
Yeah, Ryan, there are no truer words than what you just said there.
Well, depends on which version of the Farley track you get.
Murderous type.
Yes. Please. But yeah, I was really excited to see that too. What else? There wasn't really anything else. Oh yeah, the John Link thing where we were all trying to figure out what it was. It was Virginian the entire time,
Mm-hmm.
and they did great. Came back, got top 5 on Saturday, didn't they? Or was that Friday?
Yep.
There was too much going on.
No, Friday he didn't place.
Didn't place Friday.
Friday when they come back after the reset, it broke a fuel line on the line.
Whoops.
That's what it was. It was cam gear.
You kind of need that.
A little bit.
Yeah. So what was y'all's biggest takeaway from Tolma?
That God was somehow on all of our sides and said no rain for once.
Fair.
I mean, I've been going to Tolma since I was born, and there's not been 1 year that we didn't step in a puddle. So,
yeah, I'll give you that.
I wish we could have got up there. I mean, we had full intention to go, and I think
I'll be honest with you, I was kind of surprised by the light pro numbers. Now that you bring that up, I was kind of surprised.
I'll tell you, I'm gonna throw this out there, kind of like the diesel pickups. The light pros have so many places we can run now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was thinking here a little bit ago, if I wanted to hook my light pro this weekend within 4 hours of my house, I could run 7 different shows.
Oh wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Colin's got a good point there, and I'll attest that to the track. The track in Tolma, speaking of diesel supers, it wasn't one where it was a murderous type, but it wasn't one where it wasn't bad at all. You look at afternoon, nighttime, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
The track was consistent.
What was going on with it pulling them one way or the other, no matter what time of the day it was during the day?
I believe there's more of a crown this year that was more noticeable than years past.
Okay, because I was watching some of them and I was like, guys, what in the world?
It already crowns from the middle to the outside, but this year was to begin with, yeah. But this one was a little more noticeable.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was good to see Blagraves hook out there again. They're back running.
Mm-hmm. Blagraves are there.
What they do to it?
Breakage wise?
Every ounce of oil not in the pan. I don't know what from, but you just see every ounce of, like, every bit of oil was on the ground.
Yeah, it was not pretty. It didn't look like from this view from the
on Saturday.
I'm assuming by what it showed that they burnt some pistons, but
yeah, Morgan, I agree. Classic Esden is back. So let me ask you guys this: was it what does it mean for Redline Fever if he wins a title in 2026?
What would that put in number 2 all time in TPA titles?
Yeah.
Probably.
Do you think he goes for another one?
Well, it's Esdy. He's gonna go till he can't drive anymore. You know that, right?
Or do you think he focuses on the light?
Well, as Morgan said, he did both 4 times.
Yeah. I was impressed with how it ran the first session. I think the second session he just had a bad draw. He was kind of early in the second hook for it.
Yeah, you needed to be earlier there Saturday night.
Yeah.
I think that diesel in that light class is going to be so track dependent.
Is it kind of like one of the things with you guys? If they can keep within a certain range of feet, then he can run with them.
I don't know, but I would say it's probably a little bit of that. I mean, it's like the 4-1s against us now. You know, if you keep us in that 300 to 320 range, we're all right there.
Well,
yeah.
Has anybody ever looked at Digging Fever close? I mean, that thing is so front heavy. It's so front heavy. It's not funny.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I mean, what's y'all's feelings? I mean, are we halfway through the season really, or is that kind of after Chapel Hill?
I mean, as far as events ramping up, I think you got to call it after this weekend or even after Chapel, because like for us, we've only had one region hook.
Yeah.
We got 2 this weekend, a third one on Monday, and then we go into just go.
Let's see. He beats Holman if he does that. If he wins one this year, he will be number 1, I think, in NTPA titles. Banners only have most titles overall.
I knew he was close.
Man, that would be something.
Because Holman's and Nesden are tied currently.
Wow.
And then, Banners the most overall. Then after that, it's if you're talking.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to clarify, if we're talking one collective vehicle, then we're talking Redline Fever and Holman's.
Yeah.
If we're talking team wise, we're talking Bauer and Simons.
Well, boys, we've only got 10 hooks left for Diesel Super. Total.
Only, like you say, that's a little bit.
It is. I can't believe it. I can't believe the summer's flying by as fast as it is already, and we're almost halfway done for the year. But then that's whenever all the stupid stuff starts happening.
Now we go
I
into
made
5
the comment last night. It's odd for me to be ready for a Friday night show on Monday and loaded and everything.
Yeah, you feeling okay?
Man, we had anywhere to go.
Just making sure.
I mean, we had places we could go, but
yeah. Slingshot's leading the mini points right now. Troy
There's
Arts.
a lot. Yeah, and then you had semis completely mixed up because Lonnie Saylor was number 1 in points and just didn't go.
So Pet Coon is leading points now. Well, no, that hasn't updated points through Toma. Or has it? Yeah, it did. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Executioner's number 2, Crazy KW, General Stupidity, then Holy Smokes.
So let me ask you guys this. I'm just sitting here thinking about this. We talk about people just not going to shows.
Sure.
And I'm talking any organization when I say this.
Yeah.
Is a points title not what it used to be?
Man, I'm starting to get that feeling. I'll be honest with you, and I don't like it. And something, I think that's up to the sanctioning bodies to make it intriguing to get it again.
And I know there's a lot of stuff happening on the, NTPA side to make it intriguing and even on the PPL side too. But I just, I can't remember the last time any organization where somebody just up and didn't go.
Yeah. I mean, is it really any different than Shelton's leading the points coming out of Evansville though, and then not going haven't been anywhere else since?
I think that was a given. They pick and choose more than a lot of do.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give you that. Sure.
But the one I feel, and I've had a conversation with him, was, because he did a lot of driving for the truck, was Trip Hazley and driving Trump, went all the way to Florida.
Yeah.
They didn't go when they're damn near leading points and go to Hutch. It's like, what?
I mean, and that's one that didn't sign up for the high stakes either. I don't. It's there's something in the diesel 4x4 stuff that's going on as a whole.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
the
don't know.
high
Like you
stakes
said-
series has got their few. Joey's numbers aren't what they usually are.
You just going back to that, Zach. I think you see a lot more of the pick and choose. Really, I mean, we see now ever since COVID.
Yeah.
It's been that way. Does it suck? Yeah, because it kind of to a promoter. I mean, you're kind of disrespect them in a sense
Mhm.
Yeah.
because you have a lot of promoters that are really good at what they do. I mean, look at Jim Sheendorf, who goes up and beyond, and then you have trucks that just don't show. I understand it's one day, but still, what can the promoter do? They can't, like Jeff said, you probably can't take on that burden of 2 days.
No. Oh, I know who else we haven't talked about. We haven't talked about Tomahawk from Toma.
I'll be right
Dude.
back.
The freaking overall weekend he had.
Tom
And-
Lammers, dude, he was on one at Toma.
Here's the thing. His name might be new to quite a few of them. If you've been a light pro stock fan over the last 5, 6, 7 years, you know exactly who he is.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Who's this guy?" We're like, "We know, we know
Yeah,
exactly
like-
who that is."
Now, did I think it would take him that short of a time to figure it out? No.
He looked like an old school pro up there, running against everybody else. I mean, he put on a absolute clinic. I mean, both passes were clean. They were both in the top portion of the class. I mean,
Yeah. I can't say enough good of a job how he did up there. And I mean, he proved
He's
been
from the light
staying
pro
steady.
days.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were saying.
mhm.
And he's
Shane,
a
did you
small
see your
block.
phone?
Yes, I did. I'm working on it.
It was, yeah, Toma was just all around just different for that class. I mean, it was like turning. I think Colin Burgles can attest to this. It was like turning back time about 10 or 15 years to back when Sapp and Little and
That's
Kane,
exactly where I was fixing to head
all
with
these
that.
guys and all these guys were the headliners rolling on the track.
And they
now they're back
still are
doing-
in 2026.
and they still are.
You got to give credit, and we haven't talked about this. You got to give credit where credit's due. The Smucker family's back.
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know what they've done, but it's showing.
And to this day, Danny and Kevin are some of the best drivers ever to wheel a pro stock.
like you pretty well will anything is just give them the opportunity.
Yeah. I mean, they're sitting number 1 and number 2 in points right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Blackjack sitting 3rd.
Boy, that is a beautiful piece.
Can we just talk about the last names though of every one of those top 5 or 6 pro stocks?
Mhm.
It's Schmucker, Sapp, Little, Kane.
Am I 10 years old again?
Pretty much.
Wow. And then you got Simon there in 6th, and then Lawyers 7th and 8th, Youngblood 9th. Is it Lammers or is it Lemire's?
Lamer's always the way I was told.
Lammers is sitting 10th now.
He didn't
Now-
go to Hutch.
No. Now, that is something I will point out that it looks like there's been, I think, how many have actually ran it? Is it 8 or 9? I can't tell. Speaking of which, hi, Charles.
No, yeah, I did it on Chrome instead of Brave. Now it works.
Attaboy.
Do.
How many first-time Grand National Indoor Toma winners were there that weekend? That's a good question. I don't
There
know.
was Chad Timmerman, Lindsey Campbell, Dylan Kuslik.
Chase Smith.
Chase Smith, if you're thinking of both, really.
Yeah.
Boy. Wayne Lamore?
Does that count as a shock? No.
Yes, because of how long Wayne has ran Grand National, that to be his first
Really?
pure craziness to us.
Wow.
I believe Josh Dutton was another one.
Yeah, it was good to see Josh get a win like that, though. Hey, man, Badger State 4-1's represented well up there.
Well, Go figure.
Yeah, right.
I understand it's Wisconsin, but still, wow.
Kyle Carlin.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
you
his
gotta get
second. That was his second or third
That was-
Grand National win.
I think that was Kyle's third Grand National win, wasn't it,
Yeah.
Charles? Because he
I
won
think
his
so.
hometown
But
last year.
if he's talking Tolman winners, though, it was like the first Orange Light Super since 1988 or something.
Yeah, with
Oh
the Brave
wow.
last
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah. I gotta give credit also to the Easton guy that's been driving some of Shrammick stuff here lately.
That's
Oh
Kid
yeah,
can
beautiful.
drive anything.
Braden's
It's kind of
cousin, isn't it?
fun.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
He,
it's Braden's cousin.
Yeah, it is. But he's learned from one of the best. I mean, Brian Shrammick's still to this day one of the best wheelmen there is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
for sure. Where else do we need to head? I think that was the last one. I had my hometown fair, and we had some work to do on Friday. Just man, we've been getting hit with rain, and I never thought I'd say that in July, so I'm not going to complain about it at all by any stretch of the imagination. But yeah, we had some work to do. Friday turned out good. Saturday was going to be a real fun show. Until Mother Nature rained us out. But other than that, it was a pretty good turnout. Numbers, I think being on the 4th this year actually kind of hurt it a little bit.
I think you're right.
I think it did. And that I thought it would have the opposite effect, and maybe that's my own stupid thinking. I don't know.
You want to go to Greentown?
Yeah, we need to do that too. Now Charles is here.
Do you have the flyer?
No, I have not. No,
You shared it on the page.
did I?
You said you did.
Well, I don't mean nothing.
He didn't do it. Kenzie did it.
No, I did it. It's there. I just couldn't remember if I did when I did it.
But
Got it.
Look at that face.
It's been all day.
Oh yes,
all
sir.
freaking day.
I know you want to kill two of us. I understand.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna get to kill one next week. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, 16th and 17th of July, Greentown, Indiana. The ZZ Diesel Evolution Outdoor 3-0 shootout. $5,000 purse. Got to pay back 12 spots. $1,000 bonus for the 2-day overall winner. $20 for members. $50 non-members hook fee. Bring us all the 3-0 trucks you guys can bring. Good dirt, good sled. It'll be a heck of a show.
You realize what you just said, right?
We got like Jeff said, we will find places to stack haulers.
You said the magical phrase that you don't say, and it's bring all you can.
Yep, bring them.
That's the class that you don't say that about, because they will show up in the masses.
We'd love to have a big show. Shane and Charles have both been there. It's a great facility. It's great dirt.
Do I need to bring a microphone for that show?
Probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Charles and Shane did it last year. We Chase Lauer will be there with his sled. Should be a good show, and not just that show, but we've got all the IPL classes pretty much there over 2 days. Love to Thursday night. Let me just bring up what we got because I forget.
When's your monster truck show?
When or what?
When?
Monday night.
Crap.
We got King of the Hill 2.6 3.0 Pro 4 on Thursday night, and then Friday night Hot Farm 3.0 trucks, light limited pros and mods.
So you're only running Friday there then?
Yeah.
No, don't you dare say if.
Yes, the light limited pros are only running. Ben, we're working on it. It's been conversed about. We got to figure out a way to get some more numbers. But it is being talked about.
Yeah. I would like to see that happen.
But yeah, come out and see us, Greentown, Indiana, 7 p.m. both nights. great grandstands, great fair, great food. Just an all around great facility.
Yeah. You're expecting 20 of them, right?
I would hope we're going to get 20 of them.
Yeah. I don't think you're going to have any problem in that realm of things.
And we will. You're more than welcome. Anybody that comes, polar wise, even non-polar wise, allowed welcome to stay overnight. They do have a campground for non-polars. Polars camping will be free overnight. Non-polars, I want to say it's $25 a night. I want to say non-polars. It'll be a great show both nights for sure.
Oh, definitely. I'm just looking through some of the comments. Okay, I haven't missed anything. Charles, talk to us about what you've been up to, dude.
Today or this past weekend was local stuff for me. Thumb Tractor Pulling Association, back where things kind of started for me. I've been doing the 4th of July weekend event up in Port Hope every year since they started it back basically in 2006.
Charles, don't rant yet. I got to go help my cousin unload something.
Oh, I'm not launching that one yet. You got some time.
Oh yeah,
you got time. But yeah, just back with some people who helped me get my start doing this kind of thing, and rekindling some friendships. And I'll have another hook I'm going to do for them here. Fort Recovery Weekend. That's Sunday. After Fort is done, I'll come back up here and hang out with Thumb again too. So enjoyed that. Numbers were maybe a little bit light this year. It's always the Friday of the 4th is the power show, and then Saturdays our antiques and farm stocks, and yeah, we were a little bit light, but it was a good program, and I was certainly happy with how it went, and definitely thinking about the promoter up there, Dan Deere, who was in a very, very serious auto accident here a few months ago. He wasn't able to be there with us this weekend because he's still doing recovery work, both physical and memory care. Sadly, he got beat up pretty bad. He was in a side-by-side and got hit by a car. It's a miracle that he's still here with us. But as I told the kids this weekend, he needs to be here because he needs to hear "I love you" a few more times, and he needs to be able to say it back to you guys a few more times too. So just glad that he's still with us, and that the kids really took the reins of the event and willed it to continue to be what it is and be successful. So that made me happy.
Yeah, it did. Man, I had train of thought of where I was going to go next, and I completely lost it. Good job. Let's see. We've talked about the Full Throttle Shootout. We've talked about the Buck, Benson, ZZ Diesel Shootout. I've only got one thing left, but I'm going to save that towards the end. I would like for Zach to get back for the next part. I was going to talk about everything going on in Louisville right now.
That's
I've been able to find out.
I certainly would be interested to see what Zach thinks of that too. It's pretty wild right now. I don't know that we really necessarily know anything.
There he is.
Right on cue.
An idiot.
For once in your life, you're on time.
Sorry, I had to unload my. We used the Def Totes, the 275 Def Totes, but used oil in at work, and my mechanic that decided to tell me today that it was overflowing. So my cousin brought me an old chemical tote down to replace it with, and we just put it in my bed of my truck. So you'd think you do that maybe like 5, 10, 15 gallon before it overflows. No, we're gonna wait till it's overflowing on the parking lot.
Oh, that's why you were in a bad mood earlier.
So yeah, but no, your governor's an idiot.
Yeah. Okay. Besides the point. Yeah, I don't. If you've been hiding underneath a rock, I mean, there was some legislature passed here last week that the Supreme Court gave some kind of power to the governor that allowed him to go in there, and he pretty much cleaned out the fair board that was there. And I mean, we're
wall to wall,
2 or 3 weeks away from the state fair in Kentucky anyway. I can tell you this: as of right now, we should be okay for February. As of right now, so I don't think there's any jeopardy of that happening or anything like that. So keep your fingers
I would
crossed
really,
between now
I
and
would
then.
really struggle to think that farm show would not happen or the championship
Well,
pool
the
would not
main
happen.
person in charge of that's in charge of that, he's still good. So yeah.
If anybody, no matter what side of the aisle you sat on, could think that getting rid of that for the city of Louisville was good, is an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know they're
Or the
out
state
there.
of Kentucky in general. Oh yeah.
Far and away, it's got to be the biggest event outside of maybe the state fair itself that comes to the city on an
100%.
annual basis, and people spend a shit ton of money.
I don't
I
know.
could
The
be
truck
wrong.
show's got to be in there somewhere.
No,
No,
truck show's a distant second.
And my mother-in-law told me this at one time. I think it was her that the farm show is the second most money maker, second to the Derby.
The Derby?
Yeah.
Think of all the jets and stuff that fly in there.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would believe
Derby.
that. Yeah.
Never mind. I thought you were talking.
Oh my God, Shane!
Sorry.
The biggest event in your state, and you're like, what?
Well, he's a borderline he's a borderline
North.
Tennessean. So I mean, what do you want,
Brother?
Debbie just confirmed that the farm show is second to the Derby only.
Is it safe right now? That's another thing to ask, I guess. If you want to get rid of that, you're an idiot. I'm sorry. Economically, you can't for that city and for the state as a whole.
Hey, it sounds like Stooges is reopening though.
Hey, that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
What else have we got that you guys want to cover? Charles, you've got your rant. Zach, have you already done yours?
Oh, I mean, I kind of got off in the tangent there a little bit ago, but
we can do another one.
I didn't know if that was your.
I can come up with another one.
No, trust me.
I want to bring up one thing. I brought it up on the show earlier here that I was doing with
Rich.
I want to give a shout out and some prayers to Dusty Price. His dad passed away on Saturday, and very, very sudden. And Mr. Price was very, very kind to me over the years, and I know my brother's hurting pretty bad right now, and just I want him to know that we're thinking about him. And it's a tough deal.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Yeah, it's in something like that unexpectedly. It hits you in a way that you can't explain.
That was terrible. I seen that on Facebook there. What was it? Saturday.
Yeah. What about your other one, Charles?
What other one?
The one that you and I were talking about earlier.
What, my rant?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I kind of want to tee off a little bit. And it's really what spurred it for me and crystallized it for me was the fallout of what happened at Rushville, but it has nothing to do with that specifically. It is the constant refrain of hand wringing and pearl clutching about insurance and this motorsport. My job literally is an insurance underwriter. So I'm thinking about this stuff 40, 45, 50 hours every single week. It's a part of my daily life, so I get it. But this constant negativity and doomsaying that I hear, that pulling is going to, one more accident, we're all done. We're never going to go pulling again. I'm sorry, bullshit, okay? There's things you're not realizing here. Number one, insurance companies are in the business of making money. So the thing they're going to do first is they're going to raise the rates if they want to cover us at all. But look at some of the other stuff that's out there. Nitro Circus, Motocross, Monster Jam, where the point is to crash the fucking thing, and they still get insurance. We're not gonna. I'm sorry, I don't buy that for a second. That's just simply not true. And for another thing, if you have a situation like what happened last week, the thing that has to happen to make the insurance rates really start to suck is called a claim. And if no one ever files one, there's no experience modification on the policy done. We're going to be just fine. No one was hurt. As far as I know, no claim is going to or was made from last week. Just calm down. Have a little bit of positivity about what we're doing and understand that we are very proactive when it comes to safety. We're the only motorsport on this level where we are not door handle to door handle with anybody else, where you can get crashed or wrecked. It's totally on you. The constant negativity, it saps my energy. It's just very, very frustrating, and I don't like it. I think it needs to stop. I think there needs to be an understanding that we're going to be all right. The sport can continue. We're going to have coverage. Everybody just calm the hell down and not be so reactionary, please.
That kind of goes to what I said earlier.
Yep. I mean, yeah, just I kind of like the way you said it better.
I missed it. I'm sure you were much more brief and blunt.
No.
What I said,
more long-winded
Charles, was
one.
to some Facebook posts that got put out after the Rushville thing, and then these certain individuals saying, oh, we got to watch the video being shared. Got to watch the video being shared. Go watch the video being shared. But then you go to YouTube channels and you watch Wild Rides and Rex videos that so-called Facebook posters post every day. And that's okay. But because one other organization posted the video, it's a problem. But then every time you open YouTube, there's a Wild Rides and Rex video there.
Yeah, I agree with that too. There was a lot of shaming going on about it being shown. Well, it was on a live stream, 1. 2, it happened at a public event. You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. It's out there.
Whether the live streaming company was going to post it or not, somebody else of the spectators.
Somebody was gonna.
Right. And what I said that is these individuals, that's fine. Stand on your soapbox, but take every video down that you've posted of any wild ride, wreck, fire, whatever it is, off your YouTube channel.
Yep, I agree.
Thing.
And if they're so worried about safety too, what do we say before? Don't stand between loaded semis of all things that you think are going to come at you.
Well, you know what? Like, why do we pay attention to any of this stuff? There is a concept called dangerous fun. It's the thrill of being around something that is unpredictable, borderline unsafe. If I've used it before as a sarcastic reference point, but I mean it. If you want safety, then don't even go to the ice capades. For God's sakes, they're rolling around on knives. Okay.
Why do any of us do this sport?
It's for the danger of it. It's the thrill.
Adrenaline.
It's adrenaline. Exactly.
Family. I get all that. Friends.
If you're an adrenaline junkie, Tractor Pulling's where you need to be. There is no.
I mean, do I want a Light Pro to blow up in my face again? Hell no. But that was one hell of an experience to have it happen, and me and that guy are bonded because of it. That's a story I'm not going to get anywhere else or because of anything else.
This is fair.
It's but that stuff's got to happen, and it goes back to,
and it's gonna happen again.
Yeah,
it is.
NHRA
that's the
outlaws.
Come back to
NHRA outlaws, USAC, NASCAR, any motorsport. Do they hide their wrecks and fires? No, they don't. Now I get there's a point to it all. I understand that, but you got to have the wow factor at times. You just do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, there's got to be that thing that makes somebody go to the water cooler at 9 a.m. on a Monday morning and tell their coworker, "Holy shit, you should have been at the fairgrounds last night. You won't believe what happened."
Hey, there's one down the road next week. Let's go.
What office? What office still has a water cooler?
Oh my god!
I don't know. I work from home, so I don't know. I have no idea. I've only heard that it's a thing. I don't know.
That showed your age on that one, bud.
But no, he's exactly right. That's how you get people to the stands. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe what happened. Let's go check this one out. That's 5 miles down the road next weekend.
Yeah. Not to be neglected, though, they can also be built on runs that are good as well, not just fiery inferno and blow-ups and stuff like that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm that's a fair point, and I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but to sometimes ignore, doing the ostrich in the sand thing, I can't live like that either.
Do there need to be caveats to that rant, Charles? We've all seen a zillion people crowded around the end of the track, and officials don't clear it. There's a mistake on the organization's part with policy. Mods happen as a result of that screw up.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think there is a need to clear the end of the track, and to whatever extent that I'm cognizant of it and or it's brought up to me, I got no problem turning the microphone on and yelling at people to get out of there. That is a fair point. I would say, rightly or wrongly, they probably thought at Rushville that they had it covered. They had Armco, they had concrete barriers 10 feet behind it, maybe more that you had to get through before you got to somebody. Should there have been those people down there? Probably not. Did they think it was at the time that it was sufficient? Probably.
Whenever they go back,
most of the
be there, probably not.
I can think of most Grand Nationals that I have been to this year and will go to throughout the remainder of the year. The only people down there that are going to get hit is me and Dan Mayer. And we willingly put ourselves there. Otherwise, you're going to hit a video board. The only people down there is us.
Oh, please don't hit that video board. Please don't hit that video board.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
I know exactly.
Most of those tracks, the end is clear.
Yeah.
And it should be that way.
I mean, that was one of the rare places where you ran uphill, too.
We pulled there a lot of times. It's always been the back of my mind running that fast at a guardrail. Charles, that's one thing I said before you got on. I don't know. To me, as a puller, and there again, above my pay grade, but I don't like the fact of pulling at a catch fence.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't. Seeing those cables across the front of that roll cage, man, if that cage hadn't been there, Chris would be past tense right now. That part I didn't dig that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been one to pull at a catch fence. I'd rather pull, honestly, a dirt pile or something like that, but a catch fence.
Yeah,
and I feel bad that it was, and Chris feels about this tall because of it was Phil's tractor, not his own. But I mean, his own tractor is called Showstopper for a reason. He's been through this before, and he certainly didn't want to do that again.
Well, it took a tire. Yeah, the Black Thunder tire coming off at Farm Show. Yeah, it got close to going into the stands.
Well, you want to
remember that year.
You want to throw that out there. How many indoor events do we go to that fans are 20 feet from the tractor?
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Most of them.
All of them, basically.
Murfreesboro. If you're in the stands, you're fine.
Not behind the sand pile, behind the catch there. Most time about 20 feet from it.
No, they section off. I think they section off a certain section of that's where you can't sit down there. They take precautions for that one.
I don't know. Like, I can't sit here and say that we got to put everybody in bubble wrap to go to this stuff. I've been to a hockey game and sat on the end boards when the goalie batted a puck. It flew up over the glass, hit me. You can go to a baseball game and be hit by a ball or a bat.
They had their fair share of stuff a few years ago.
At some point, like, you're on your own recognizance that you're at a motorsports event. Can shit blow up when you're there? Yep. Be prepared. And if we're gonna just say we're gonna be just safety over the top with protectionism and cover everybody in bubble wrap, just don't go. I'm sorry, just don't go.
My mother-in-law just texted me. She's got a very good point. How many of you guys drove a car to get to the pole?
Oh, yeah.
The risk is greater in that car to get hurt than it is at the pole.
Sure, absolutely.
Mitch, you're exactly right. It's a bad deal. Could have been. Thank God nobody got hurt for sure.
Yeah. Do you see where Jeremy Roberts said, Zach? It's a tractor pull, make it a pull again at 350 plus with the biggest gear.
Those days are unfortunately, I think that ship has sailed, and I think most pullers who are honest about what their data log is telling them will universally tell you they would rather go 13 seconds to 350 feet than go 16 seconds to 280. Because one beats the living shit out of their machine, the other doesn't.
That's exactly right. Make it a tuggy. Yeah. I agree.
Ryan, I agree. These sand piles need to be where you go into them, not over them.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
Yeah. The
Yes.
one at Lexington always makes me a little nervous whenever it comes to that.
Yeah, and that's
It's kind of got the Rampo effect to it.
yeah. It needs to be a pile that you plow into, not a launch ramp.
Which, if you look at what we've done at Tucker's the last couple of years, we've made it kind of a stair step deal where it's going to take your drawbar away. You're not going to go any farther.
No.
Unless your drawbar comes off, then you're going up it.
The harnesses I wouldn't be mad at. Logan Thomas might prefer a helmet.
Doesn't he wear one anyway? With his Jello cups and coloring books?
Well, yes.
Love you, Logan.
I don't think the fire suits are really necessary.
I don't
think they need a fire suit. I think that's cool.
Now the racing seat harness that they have over in Europe, I kind of would like to see that come over here. I'll be honest with you. I mean, sled guys are taking a heck of a ride back there too, man. I mean, some of them
get beat up.
One.
There's been some rough tracks over the years where I've watched a sled operator. I mean, they're like the lotto ball in the tumbler, just waiting to be drawn. I mean, bouncing around in that cab.
I'll never forget that night sitting here in my garage after the Watson deal got rained out, and Dickie Love and Logan and them were here in my garage, and we watched that video from Hagerstown. Logan hitting out the seat and hitting his head on the glass and getting wound up in his what do you say, like the fetal position with my head between my legs in the corner of his cab.
That one just looked rough.
It was
just bad.
Shane, your brother was out there.
Yeah, I know.
It's in some of that too with what they make their sled operators wear over there and how much they get thrown around the cab. I've never been over there to see it to know for sure, but it seems to me like sometimes their tracks just aren't as smooth or as good as what we got here. So they kind of need it.
I can tell you one thing. I may be speaking out of term here, but I'd say there's two guys in Iowa that would never wear a 5-point harness.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, no, they wouldn't.
Oh. No, they wouldn't.
That'd go over like a lead balloon.
I can see the eye roll from here.
There's probably a third or fourth in Iowa. Now you think about it, there might be 3 or 4 now.
That's a fair point.
Rhapsody just put it on the 4-1s in Illinois.
Did he?
Yep.
Attaboy.
Just kidding. I think Shore Fighty just beat him.
What Shore Fighty driving?
I don't think he sold it yet.
Yeah, he did.
Is that
It's sold. It's Smith's.
Yes.
Bad, I think.
Yep, they're selling bad news now.
They wanted just to get down to 2 tractors. From what
I've told. What they have, 4?
Yeah, a light limited in 85, and now 2 4-1s.
Good grief! I forgot about the 85. But if y'all want to leave the screen for the next segment, John Selsby has something. Hang on. Charles, you're correct. When things go wrong, there will always be something to learn. The constant threat of a lawsuit is over the top. The fact that nobody was hurt is huge. Learn, adjust with common sense, and move on. There is such a thing as socially acceptable levels of insurance.
And John knows he's got to confront this because he's currently president of Wolverine Pullers. So it's it's front and center certainly for him and what he's doing. And
yeah, sure. That was Hack. His other 4-1. That was Hack. Oh, Hack's that.
Rapsy's
Sure.
yeah, he beat him.
Did he?
Yep.
How much?
9 feet.
Phew.
Rapsy. Why are we lighting fireworks? It's the 7th of July.
And grumpy old man Zach comes out, everybody.
They decided it's a birthday month, not the birthday day.
Hey, that was
Right.
my birthday. That was my
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah, man. Real quick too, before we kind of wind everything out, get everybody's final thoughts. The just seeing it on my feed the last few days, the Bounty Pro bowling game stuff, man. He's got some cool stuff coming. We're getting different engine combos for the diesel trucks. We've got 3.0 diesels coming. Apparently we're getting V12s on a mini rod, so somebody's been watching YouTube to make that happen. So that's going to be fun. And we got super stocks, turbines. I mean, we've got all sorts of stuff coming. There's going to be some body updates too, and just a couple
Turbine, not turbine. Turbine.
turbine.
Nope.
Turbine. And then after that,
Kentucky.
we're gonna have a shut up, Wyatt. And then after that, it's just gonna be a few minor bug glitch fixes here and there, and some new body styles and stuff. So that's everything come from Bounty Pro Pulling. And the way this game has gone so far, and some of the leagues I've developed, and the amount of numbers that are hooking in some of these leagues, I'd say this game's doing its job-ish to an extent. And I will say I've already heard of a few cases of people that have played this game and they've said that they're going to go their first tractor pull later this year because of it. So it's kind of working. Makes me happy.
That's the goal. More butts in the seats. So
Yeah.
if they get there by that, that's fine with me.
Evan knows. He says he indeed has been watching YouTube. I agree. Yeah, man. Also, I gotta give a big shout out to all the guys that create these wraps and paint schemes and stuff like that in this game.
Oh yeah, I've seen some pretty cool ones.
Detail. Wow. I've got a Evan actually made me a Power Weekend Lambada paint scheme to run on my Mini, and then I've also got the Turn Me Loose that Wyatt sent me down there to running now. So, and then Rat Poison. I've got Rat Poison, the OG Rat Poison, like the purple one.
Nice.
Now. Yes. So y'all go check that out. His following is growing slowly but surely, but there's definitely gonna be some things to watch from that going forward. The super stocks are on the way. It's gonna be alky and diesel options. It's gonna be fun. Evan the Goat, yeah. Airbrush is better than wrap. Changed my mind. What does that have to do with anything?
Just general paint schemes.
Okay.
Yeah, like on tractors and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else we need to really cover before we're out of here?
I don't think so.
Hey, Zach, earlier how I said I wasn't planning on there being a 2-hour show?
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, I was full of it.
I know
They're
we haven't
easier.
really,
Full
haven't talked about it much, but can we just talk about for 1 second drag racing the fact that Matty Gordon, the whole entire rock happened?
Yes.
That was a pretty epic weekend. She wins, her dad wins, her car owner wins. I think there was another coincidence in there too that was meaningful for her that I forget.
You couldn't have wrote the storybook any better.
No.
Well, and damn near losing it because an airline split in the middle of it inside the control system. When that was like you said, you could wrote a book on that entire weekend for that team.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I'll tell you the controversial one that we haven't touched yet is IHRA rescheduling or pretty much scrapping races at some of their tracks.
Let's not go there tonight.
Okay. I was just saying it happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so the question I'd like to ask is what does that mean for the polling events and stuff?
Okay, so I think everybody, we've had a great show.
Oh, for once, you're the one that's saying wrap it up. Look at you. Anything else off the top of our head?
All I'm going to say is there is so much polling happening across the country. Go to a show this weekend or even the rest of the week.
If you're not going to a motorsports event at all this weekend, you're just boring.
Cody, thank you.
It just you got to go watch a show.
There's shit going on literally coast to coast. I mean, from the East Coast, from Pennsylvania clear to California, there's pulling going on somewhere this weekend.
Yeah, go support your local event. I mean, if you want to watch another pool, you can take your freaking cell phone with you. Just take it with you and just go.
And take a friend. Introduce somebody to the sport.
Take people you don't like. Call your ex and take them. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not going to touch that.
We're not going to go there. We're not going to
boy.
After our conversation today, I'm not going to touch that.
All right. See y'all later.
We'll see you in 2 weeks.
He's getting the hell out of here.